What's going on, Warpath family? Today, guys, we are going to go over some drama that happened in Server 19. Now, usually I do not host or do anything associated with drama in any of the servers. Most people who've played with me know, even in my own servers that have a lot of drama, I don't go over some stuff. But there is a key topic in this about a bunch of people that missed out on Moscow because of this loophole. So, in the event that we are pushing for changes to Lilith, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make this video. So if you guys are interested to find out what happened in server 19, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, let's go ahead and read this so we can get into what exactly happened. I know there are probably multiple stories floating out there, but I did a little bit of research. Let's find out exactly what happened. So you have two different alliances, ALP and UIC. Okay. Now these guys are kind of like the whales, the bigger guys or whatever. So a lot of teams or alliances that got beat out along the way or probably, beat up, we're all, going to become toxic and unfriendly and all that stuff. I mean, how many times does that happen in your own servers, Golly. Sometimes it can be super toxic. Anyway, ALP, UIC, they created a group where they wanted to unify server 19 in the means of Moscow, right? So what that meant is like everybody would funnel into them. This is not something new. A lot of I'm telling you, just about every realm that I've heard lately has taken teams that were totally against each other, at war, toxic, yelling at each other in chats and stuff like that, and they've all decided to unify for the sake of Moscow and then the upcoming, San Francisco. This is not a new concept. But anyway, some X69 group, they planned to sabotage the Moscow. They knew that the kingdom was merging or whatever, and so they used that as a means to get up into the R4 position because they were in key alliances. A lot of their guys got upset. They migrated to different servers, but some of the ones that were left worked themselves up into the position. Mainly General G and Darth Invader went to UIC, and Stinky Pedro went to ALP. Now, about 10 minutes before the Moscow uh, ended or was about to start or whatever, the preliminaries ended, which means that the alliance would be locked down. They, unfortunately, Stinky Pedro kicked out everybody. Everybody, except R4s and the R5. But luckily enough, UIC was able to catch this beforehand and demote all of the R4s so that nobody could kick any players or anything like that, saving them. But UIC was only able to allow in 6 players. So that means that there's over 150 plus players that, don't get to play Moscow. And you guys know, you've played your Moscow before, especially in a competition scheme. You spend a lot of money in those preliminaries. You grind away very hard at the battle honors so that you can work up your points to get into the epic tier and stuff like that. Especially when it's your first one, you're all hyped up and stuff like that. So a lot of money's been spent. A lot of these guys were looking forward to, unlocking, some things for their, getting Winter Huntsman, different things like that. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. It really is. I can't say that I've seen too much uh that bad of things happening. I've seen alliances hijacked. I've seen territory. I've seen, the thing about the whole bribing stuff. I've seen all kinds of different stuff in this game. I don't like it. I am not going to promote that crap. I mean, if you guys think you need to pay somebody off or do something or whatever, then whatever. Just go ahead and unsubscribe to me now because I don't agree with that. If you want to fight straight up, then hey, go for it. It's a war game. That's all great. Anyway, so a lot of these players have been reaching out to Lilith in mail and also in the forums asking for a one-time opportunity to at least join the alliance and get into Moscow. I believe Lilith could do it if they wanted to. I think that, they should reflect on some of this stuff. A lot of players were upset that players were able to burn territory and do stuff like that. whenever they were locked in an alliance during Moscow, and so they created a level 0 so that players that went to level 0 or rank 0 inside of their alliance could not burn territory and do things like that. They've already tried to adjust some problems. I do believe that they can deal with this. So Lilith, if you're listening, you guys can definitely deal with stuff like this. You can definitely do anything that you want to do, okay? It's not hard for you. It's not. So I haven't heard very many times of an entire alliance being kicked, especially a major top alliance right before they go into Moscow. So I think it's just crap. But anyway, let's jump over here. So as you can see, Stinky fucking Thor. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Crazy, man. Changed his name, obviously, but kicked out all these guys literally right before their Moscow. And then all of them pretty much went to PA. All the guys that were part of the plot. So yeah. Isn't that great? And there you go. So I was cruising the forums or whatever, and I came across this. And wow. I don't know. Have you guys read this? So pretty much Stinky Pedro has said that, you know, these guys have went against terms of service, bribing people to get in the cities and destroy cities and doing everything with no screenshots, no evidence, no proof. I don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he's not. But there's no proof here or whatever. But what is proof is the fact that he kicked everybody right before Moscow, screwing over a lot of people. But hey, you know, right? It's a war game. Why not? Just do whatever you can, because the French and Indian War and because of the 1967 blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever, dude. It's just crazy, man. Jungle rules. And this is what this game has begun. This is what's become of this game, guys. I notice this all the time, is that there is the crappiest, most toxic junk that happens in this game. And everybody who doesn't stand up for things that just aren't right. I mean, we had our alliance in server 13 stolen by a person who put their exact image and name and everything of the other person and got in and got R5 or whatever, because we were switching in and out, and kudos to him, because I guess he just found the loophole or whatever. And so he hijacked the alliance. And you know what? The whole entire server, even enemies said, no, dude, that's not how you're gonna, no, that's not how you win. That's junk. If you're gonna win. Just straight up war, smash them, do it the legit way. That's not how we want to win. And they gave it back. So it is possible for people to stand up for what is right. Anyway, if you guys don't know, this is the stuff that's happened in server 19. Everybody has the ability to call for change. Everybody has the ability to write a note, to push on Lilith, to try to change some of these things. And not just server 19. Not just because, you know, they didn't get to go into Moscow or whatever. It's not just about that, but it's about players that learn the mechanics and they twist things, and they in turn hurt people in the game through all of these different mechanisms. And so I think there should be some change with it. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And we'll see how this turns out. Till next time. Peace.